Hello again, Struckweb. Welcome back to another day of or evening. My time it's actually evening of farming on Warhammer Chaosbane with Jurgen. Hi, the witch hunter. So today no more Godfall today. Today a little bit of Chaosbane. Some people were asking about Chaosbane yesterday, and I made that new video. I made a video for this class. So yeah, hopefully you guys would enjoy it. I'm gonna play this specific build. This kind of was a tradition for me when I make a build video and I upload it for Chaosbane to play that on the same night. Also, let me know if the voice sounds different today. I tried to improve it. I tried to use software, not my hardware compression and EQ. I tried to default my hardware compression and EQ and use software compression and EQ inside OBS. So hopefully that works nice. And yeah, let's do some farming. Let's get some greeny greens. I've been getting very lucky today when farming for this build for items, and it's been nice. I hope they fix certain things. I really hope they fix the Crusaders flames. And I managed to get a hat, so now I'm 3 out of 5 pieces of the set that are green, and I need to get, instead of the Medal of Exemplar, I need to try and get a good road Pure Soul Medal, so I can do more damage with this and this, or alternatively a Thrice Blessed Copper Medal, so I can heal myself when using this and this. And I've decided to use Martyr as an extra skill with cooldown, and I will be testing certain things. What I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna test removing Hero of the Desert and maybe putting Duelist Chain Reaction in there. So if I put Duelist Chain Reaction, I can proc Duelist Chain Reaction with those things. And that could work. Those things don't count as skills with cooldown, they count as god skills with cooldown, so they're not gonna trigger Duelist Chain Reaction. But I've got 2 of those things that could trigger Duelist Chain Reaction, and that could work well. There was another passive I wanted to experiment with. Should I go for crits? If I go for crits, I can probably remove this, but I'd rather leave this on. Yeah. Let's go. I'm on Chaos 8. I'm on Chaos 8, so there will be dying. This guy is kind of squishy for Chaos 8. And what I've noticed is there's something terribly wrong. Oh, wait, I need to check something. I want to check a little bit of legendary healing, just to see if I can trigger this. So this I want to trigger when using skills with cooldown, and that's why I put some points into it. So let's try it like this. I want to see max level of this thing. I'm gonna sacrifice some damage just so I can max this one out. Just to see how much I can heal up while doing this. Ideally this would work, so I wanted to test it, and today is the time we test this. Tower of Chaos first, to get some coins. See, the theory is legendary healing will be triggering whenever I use extra pay. Yeah, those guys would be tough to deal with. They do a lot of damage, AoE damage, especially this guy with the flamethrower. The healing is not enough, so it doesn't seem to be worth it. I'm not healing more than I'm taking damage. So yeah, this whole healing thing is kind of worthless. Come on. Yeah, I kind of expected to die when I saw those big guys. They're a counter. For this build, those guys are just too much to deal with on Chaos 8. Because look at my HP. I've not even had... I don't even have 250,000 HP. I don't have the HP to survive against those, or the defense. So I just need some coins, and I'm gonna go back to Chaos 6 quickly so I can do some quick tower runs. Just to get some coins. Oh no! Wait, what did I just start? Is that Tower of Chaos? Okay, it is. I just need a few quick runs to get some coins, and then I can do some proper farming on relic hunts. Okay, we got one coin. Let's do another run. But yeah, this is a squishy build. And it's far from the damage on Bragi or some of the other guys. Far from the damage on Evontir either. So yeah. Right now, they nerfed the game to such an extent that the builds that were able to do so Chaos 10 before would need teammates to do Chaos 10 now. But the build is still fun. It's still fun for the lower difficulties up to Chaos 8. And Chaos 8 I can do relic hunts in Chaos 8 no problem. Tower of Chaos might be a little bit tricky when you get things that do a ton of damage over time to you. Were there coins here or... Okay, let's do another run, and then I'm going to do some relic hunts. That should be enough. 3 coins. I've got 2 more coins. That would give me 5 relic hunts. If I need to, I can do some more Tower of Chaos later. But yeah, 1 coin per run. This guy is dangerous. Did we kill them? We got them. Oh, would you look at that? I actually got a green on the Tower of Chaos. Alright, back to Chaos 8 9. Now, not 9. I'm afraid to test Chaos 9. I've not tested Chaos 9 with this guy, because I think it's just gonna be pointless. But I can try and test it later. So we've got a Saintly Blades here, another one. Actually, my other one is here. No? Where is my other Saintly Blades? I'm pretty sure I had Saintly Blades. Oh yeah, it's the red one. Well, now we have a green one. And the Sacred Ore inflicts fire damage to all nearby enemies. If energy is low, all damage taken is reduced. See, this is for builds that don't use the energy much. For builds that don't use any energy at all, to stack damage reduction. That would be pretty decent. For a melee tank build. Okay, let's do upgraded relic hunts. I use this and I use this. And this. So on Chaos 8 you can see they're still taking damage. And I actually forgot, I don't need the legendary healing. I don't think the legendary healing is gonna do much for me. I tested it earlier, as you saw. It's not healing much. No. As I said, there will be dying. On Chaos 8 there will be dying. This guy is super squishy right now. 240. And yeah, Vesco Vasilev, no Godfall. I don't see a reason to play a game that's constantly crashing, that's not running well, that doesn't even let me play it on 1080p. It's not fun. If you have to play the game in Windows mode in 960p, 1700 to 960, and it would crash on you. I can't play the game while streaming and while having my browser open to monitor my streams. I played it co-op with my friends, my real life friends. They're just now completing the story. I played with them in co-op last night when my browser was switched off and when I wasn't streaming, and the game was doing fine. In fact, I was actually playing some of the settings on high and medium. But Godfall just needs to be better optimized. I'm only gonna make content. Every now and then I will stream Godfall, but the game is so grindy, it's painful how stupidly grindy the game is when it comes to farming Electrum. They really need to change the Electrum drop rates in Godfall. It's just not reasonable right now with the current Electrum drop rates. And this is the guy that can spawn kill me, and there's 3 of them. 3 of the people that are Banes for this build. Basically this build is all about mobility. You stop, you die. Because things like those can kill you within 2 seconds. Yeah, Godfall, as I said a few days ago, I want to wait until the honeymoon period of a new game passes, and it passed last night. And I saw Godfall for what it is. Nothing more than a mediocre game at best. Yeah, it's a good game, but they need to do some changes to the numbers, to the balancing. The numbers need to change. Some balancing changes. They need to make Electrum much easier to farm. Right now it's so difficult to farm Electrum, it hurts how slow it is to farm Electrum. It's early access game, what can you expect? They launched an early access game and it tells. They wanted to make sure the game is launched for the PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5 launch, and Godfall was just rushed. I'm not surprised that it was rushed, and I'm not saying it's a bad game. It's a mediocre game, and I still would give it 70% or 75%, which for me is, for a mediocre game, a very good score. But yeah, they're trying to be too much of a game for the tryhards. They're not thinking about the casual players. They don't care about the casual players. They only care about the tryhard players who just want extra challenge, who want extra difficulty. And that's not a bad thing, but they should have been clear about that from the get-go. I wouldn't have bought Godfall if I knew it would be not what they advertised. They were advertising a game that's all about co-op, and yeah, it is all about co-op, but there's no matchmaking. No matchmaking at all. And it just doesn't run good on my PC. If it doesn't run good on my PC, I'd rather play whatever runs good on my PC and stick to that. Otherwise, my PC is just gonna suffer, and who knows, maybe I'm gonna break something if I keep playing Godfall. Oh no, I did. Oh fuck, I pressed the wrong button. Shit. Alright, let's do another Tower of Chaos then. And I'm gonna go to Chaos 7 so I don't die as much. I need. I'm not sure what they did with this game, but they broke it. I cannot get those tokens anymore. I used to get one of those tokens after every boss fight. Ever since I finished the story, I've not gotten much. I've probably gotten 2 or 3 of those. And without those tokens, I can't bless my items. And I mean, I can still bless my items, but it's not gonna give me as much. And that's super annoying when you can't. When you can't properly bless because those tokens are not dropping. And I did tell you my video card is 1066 gigabytes and my RAM is 16 gigabytes. And it's not my RAM is fine. My RAM is pretty fine for the game. On the settings I was running it. But yeah, my problem is that they just need to improve a little bit the performance. I've played games that look much better on the highest settings than Godfall on the lowest and give me much better performance when streaming and when having my browsers open to monitor my chat. So it's not acceptable if Godfall gives me that type of graphics that's nothing special on WoW without giving me a serious performance increase. Why do I keep getting enemies with damage over time? I really need HP. I need to change all my items for more HP, less damage. So I don't know what to do right now. I don't have good items to begin with. And I need those tokens for relic hunts. And now it gave me the 5 nights. Of course it's gonna give me the 5 nights. 4 nights, okay, not 5, 4. So yet another game this year as a wooter, where everyone's trying to make wooters, Marvel's Avengers, Godfall, and some other ones that it's just missing something, and it's not the core gameplay. The core gameplay of Godfall is amazing, the combat is amazing, but the difficulty on easy is just not good enough for casual players. Tryhards, people who are meta players in Dark Souls would love it. But yeah, in Godfall they need to really work into some sort of system that makes it enjoyable for the newbies, for the casuals on easy, and let the tryhards play on hard. Let them enjoy the game on hard if they want to, getting more rewards and stuff. And thank you very much, Earthworm Jim Denmark, for following me on Twitch. Really appreciate it. Right, let's hope this drops a token. Okay, I got a token, that's all I needed. Now we can do some more of the relic hunts. And XMEX, I will answer your question right now when I click on the upgraded relic hunts, because you were asking, and sorry for answering this late. So basically, upgraded relic hunts change the relic hunt mode. So normally with relic hunts, you go in, you finish a boss at the end. Actually, you go in, you kill some enemies, you kill a boss, and then at the end there's a chest. With upgraded relic hunts, there's 3 chests, and you need to get keys. And you get keys by killing a certain amount of enemies, and the more enemies you kill, the more your wood chance, the wood quality goes. So with upgraded reliquants you get much better items, or maybe not get much better items, you have much better chance of getting good items, because your wood quality goes higher. And that's why the upgraded reliquants are better for farming. You would see, I'm gonna demonstrate it when I start the map. Pay attention at the bottom of the screen, which would represent, it would represent the wood quality that I've got in the map. And pay attention how as I keep progressing further, this goes higher. So you can see right now we're starting at 4711 wood quality, which is from the difficulty and also from my items. And as we keep filling this thing down at the bottom, the wood quality, you can see how it goes higher and higher. We get a multiplier that makes it go higher faster. As long as you keep the streak going, you have to keep that kill streak going. 50 is the limit of that kill streak, which is a multiplier by 50 of how quickly you generate this, how quickly the bar fills up. So right now this bar at the bottom fills up 50 times quicker. So you kind of have to keep the kill streak going, but it's not the end of the world if you don't keep it going. And Foxika, interesting name, thank you very much for the follow on Twitch. Welcome to the Struck Club. I hope they would fix this one item that I was talking about, the one that would give you damage based on the icons. Oh, and I forgot, I was gonna change something on my skills and I forgot what I was gonna change. Because I've got 7 spare skill points, so I can either increase this or increase this. Or even increase this, although this I prefer keeping it superior. So actually I can increase this one. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. This gives me more icons of signal. Right, nice. So I'm now experimenting with different varieties of different tweakings to the build. I uploaded the build today with one set of skills, and now I'm doing slight modifications to see if something might be a little bit more fun to do. You can see now I started from 4000 wood quality, I'm already at 10,000. And that's on Chaos 7. So definitely the upgrade reliquant is the way to go if you want to farm items. You still need to do Tower of Chaos to get tokens, so you can do the reliquant. And with this much mobility, normally when I die it's due to my own mistake. I know I've got a little HP, I've only got 240k HP, which is super low. You need to have at least 3, maybe close to 400k. But for this difficulty you're fine. And with the amount of cost reduction and energy regeneration, my energy is pretty much sorted. I can just spam this skill. But yeah, it's not giving me those god tokens. It's not giving me those god tokens, and it's annoying. Let me see if I got a god. Yeah, it's still not dropping a god token. I'm not sure what the game wants me to do to get those god tokens. It suddenly just stopped dropping those. Before, every time you finish a map, you would get one of those. Does it want me to do a boss hunt? Because if it wants me to do a boss hunt, I could start doing boss hunts, but I don't know, it's something strange. That's what's happening, something very strange. Since this patch, getting those god tokens has been almost impossible. Let's see if I go to an invasion map. Maybe let's do one invasion map, even this one on very hard, just to see. I know that's a low difficulty one, but I'm just gonna speedrun it. Just to see if I can get the god token in this one. Maybe it only drops in invasions now, and it just doesn't drop on the regular ones. Come on, let's finish this map as quick as I can and see if I'm gonna get the god token from the final boss of the map. See, no god token. I'm pretty sure if there was a god token I would have seen it. Oh, at least I got a green. I got a green with how much? With 2800 wood quality I got a green. This invasion. Alright, I can leave the invasion. But yeah, no god token. And I don't know what they did to the drop rates of the god tokens, but they broke them. And it's one of the most important things in the game, to have those god tokens, so you can bless your items with the better setup, that has a better chance of giving you a smaller bracket. It gives you only the top 10% of the bracket when blessing. Okay, let's do another relic hunt. This time it's gonna be Nurgle. Nurgle, and it's gonna be this, and maybe this one. This queue is just so cool looking when you're playing from that stance, on the range stance. Right, we got the mage. Get my cooldowns a little bit quicker. No, I cast it in the wrong place. Right, he died, right? Oh no, he still hasn't died. Switch back to range mode. And this flame that I'm doing after I dodge does a ton of damage as well. Not big numbers, but it keeps doing 2 million. So I'm not even doing damage over time build. I think you can make a nice damage over time build with this set that I'm using. Like with that ring that lets you get extra damage over time after using your archetype ability. And with stacking some more damage over time things from other places. Because right now my damage over time is... where is it? 44k. Definitely not that much. Not as much as this one. I can get it up to 56k. That's not so bad. Where's my cooldown reduction? Minus 2.9%. Cooldown reduction to the minus. But yeah, on this build I'm not stacking cooldown as much as I want to. Thankfully it doesn't need as much cooldown as a build. It can do fine even if it doesn't stack so much. There's a chest there. Oh, it's a big one as well. We've actually got 10k wood quality. We can go for the boss right now. Okay, time to end this map. I stayed for a long time in this map. Maybe I shouldn't have stayed for this long. But look at that! I've almost maxed out the wood quality of the map. Not that I really need more than 7,000. Maybe even more than 5,000 is kind of an overkill. Okay, nice. And Rhino Pie, welcome back Rhino Pie. Nice to see you. Let's see here and let's move out. So what did he drop? Drop the flame. Meadow of the Just. Oh, Meadow of the Just. Do I want it? I definitely don't want it. Jayward's gloves. I've already got a pair. And my pair is with damage, the other one isn't. Oh no, the new pair is with damage. Yeah. My pair doesn't have damage, this pair does. So let's equip it for now. And let's go back to this set. What's the time now? 9:49. 9:49, that seems fine. Rhino Pies remove the double set trainer. Okay, if you're not using a trainer, we can play together. We can play together if you're not gonna use a trainer. Just a moment, let me invite you. So where is it? Rhino Pie. Okay, I see Rhino Pie. I need to open my game first. Online game. Open private game. Make game public. Let's say free roam. Let's say relic hunt. And now let's invite you. Rhino Pie. Invite to Wobby. There we go. You should get the invite now. Keep in mind, I'm not playing on a very hard difficulty. I'm playing on Chaos 7. I can go Chaos 8. I don't mind Chaos 8. It's good enough. But this hero is gonna get destroyed on Chaos 9 or other difficulties. Let's do that relic hunt. Let's do corn again, cause it's quicker to do corn. Ah shit, I pressed the wrong button. I'm still getting used to my hotkeys on this guy. Still kind of new to me, which thing to use when. Oh, did he die? Where is he? Oh, there we go, he's there. I couldn't see. Sometimes it's hard to see where the others are in between all the stuff happening on screen. Yeah, they've made the game kind of a little bit harder to do on the difficult, on the harder settings. If you go Chaos 10 with a build that could do Chaos 10, you're gonna die a lot more often. You're gonna do more damage, but you're gonna die more often. And I think this is just to try and push people into playing together. When it comes to Chaos 9 and 10, they want people to play together for those. Even with meta builds, they want them to play together to stack different buffs and debuffs. Especially for the damage reduction. Now, having a Conrad with the damage reduction banner would be a great thing. Having a Bragi with the damage reduction buff would be a great thing for the whole team when playing the harder difficulties. But yet again, is it even worth it doing Chaos 10 other than for XP? You're not gonna get that much more wood. Chaos 10 is only 300 more wood quality compared to Chaos 9, or 600 more wood quality compared to Chaos 8. So, is it worth it or not? I guess it just depends on the person, whether they want XP for legend ranks or whether they want wood more. And if you want wood more, you're much better off speedrunning Chaos 8 or 9 instead of going for Chaos 10. Did I get the rank level? Let's put it here. And I think I've got one more token. We can do this. Wait, I'm missing something. Okay, there we go. There we go. 40 million? Did I just do 40 million? Wow, that was nice. That was actually a pretty good hit, but it was even with my trap. My trap definitely does a ton of damage. I think that was with the buff from Bragi on the 40 mil. I don't think I can do 40 mil on a solo. Fighting some more. Oh, that's what he's fighting. And it's nice because I'm debuffing them to take more damage, and that applies regardless of who's attacking, whether it's me or not. But yeah, this is such a pretty fun build to play. To some people that might seem a little bit boring, where you're just mostly spamming your ability skill. But there's also the god skills, and if I find a good amulet that lets me heal when using my god skill, or that gives me 50% more damage on the god skill, and I increase the HP on my gear and decrease the damage, because right now I'm going full glass cannon setup, maximizing the damage for the price of HP from my blessings. I could get from 4000 to 6000 HP per blessing, but lose like lose some of the damage from 4480 to 4060 per blessing, per blessed item. Which is still a good amount. Ooh, I'm gonna die here. Yeah, I kind of smelled it. I'm gonna rest myself. Wait to revive. This knight does a ton of damage. Oh, a greeny green. We both got wrecked by that knight. He's getting him killed. Still got some greens in the map. Was it just one or was it two? I can't remember. Still got. I think those are for the previous map. This is from the new map. Well, we're getting the sets bit by bit, collecting the greens. And that horror show says, how do you catch Redux in the new zone? It's impossible. What do you mean Redux? Redux? Redux new zone? What new zone? Do you mean the graveyard zone? I'm not sure what you're talking about. Is that Martyr? That's Martyr. Martyr said we've got a hat now. And that's Jaywar overcoat. I've already got it. First Hunter trousers. I've already got them. In the tower in the quest. The tower in the quest. I'm not really sure which quest, but I think there was a quest, yeah, where you had to catch someone. But it was just, I was just randomly clicking left, right, up there. I was not clicking south. I never clicked on the bottom one. So I was only clicking left, right, and top. And I think I clicked south at the very end. At the very end, I think I clicked south. It's like a fucking puzzle. It's annoying. It's probably one of the most annoying. Oh, I don't have coins. We can do Tower of Chaos for some coins. And Wuka says, hey, I've got a question about Torchlight 3, if I can do a bit of off-topic. Sure, and welcome back, Wuka. You can do off-topic, no problem. Heal up. Yeah, those are my bane. Those 5 knights. There's just too much AoE in one place concentrated all on me. 224,000 HP is just not gonna cut it. Oh, he rested me. Pretty nice. Now if I can get him to go inside the trap. Guess he went through the trap but didn't take damage. I'm not sure how this even happened. Wait, am I using the right items? I think I am. I mean... Alright, this one was tanky. Oh, Sivur is in the party. Oh, that's interesting. Sivur is from my friends list, but okay, that's where he is. He says, so I'm leveling to Blood Drinker Realm Master and would like to know how I can use the passive of Lantern that gives me 65% damage from SWAT targets, if it's also viable to not take. I wouldn't not take the Lantern Flash. I would always take Lantern Flash regardless of what build I do. The way to use that passive is you basically just level it to level 6 and start swowing enemies. Bosses cannot be swowed with items, but you can swow bosses with Spike Drive. So if you want to swow regular enemies, not bosses, just champions and regular enemies, you can use a shield or a focus item that gives you X% chance to swow enemies for 50% movement by 50%, which is movement and attack speed. You're not just swowing the movement, but the movement and the attack speed by 50%. And yeah, when they're swowed, they're gonna take that extra 65% extra damage. And I would never make a build without Lantern Flash tier 2. It's just too much damage to give up on it. Okay, where's Sylvur? Where do we rest him? Oh, he's here, okay. And on a Witch Hunter as well. Okay, there we go. It's better to just do one run. One run in the tower for a coin. We need to toss a coin to the... Let's do one more tower run. Just a single floor and then we can do relic hunts. And just so we can get another coin. Because I only have this one coin and a second coin would be pretty nice. So we can do 2 relic hunts at once. That kill 150. got them. And it gave me a coin, pretty nice. Now we can go and do some relic hunting. Let's see what Wuka said. And take the second passive from train that increase the damage of 20% of your master abilities. Yes, you want this one if you're using flamethrower car or shotgun car. If you're using your train, you want this passive. That's 20% extra damage. It stacks with other sources of damage, for example, like the damage to flamethrower car, which is a great stat. Let's do corn again. Corn is a little bit easier. Vibrit says, hey, I've been having trouble getting the green coins from the tower. I would say just do a single run. Single floor run. If you don't get one coin, then the next one or the one after that, within 3 runs, you should be able to get a coin. Of course, that's if you're doing Chaos 6, 7 or 8 or higher. If it's Chaos 5, you can probably still get coins every 3 or 4 runs. You can probably get one coin. Again, it depends on what Chaos you're doing. The higher the Chaos, the easier the chance to get a coin, obviously. But you can see most of the times I would get a coin per single floor. Where is Silvio? I'm having a hard time. Okay, I think it's here. Sometimes I'm having a hard time seeing. Thankfully the minimap shows me the colors from the other players. So I can do the mob clearing, the trash mob clearing, and they can do the boss hunting damage. But I think they've increased the drop rates of green items with this patch. It just looks like that to me. Was that 2 green I got? 2 green from this chest, pretty nice. Make sure you check the chest, guys. Not sure if Silvio is watching, but he better check here. Okay, he went there to check it. You never know. If it dropped for me, maybe it dropped for him as well. Did I get stunned? I think I got for a moment. Oh, greeny green. Okay, this map's nice. We haven't killed the boss yet and I've already gotten 3 green. At least with those increased drop rates, it's gonna be much easier to min-max items. Without having an affix rerolling system, that's how it should be. Without an affix rerolling system, it should be dropping items as much as it does now. I mean, I wouldn't mind worse drop rates if we had a system to reroll the affixes. That's how I think about every Wooter game. If you have no way to reroll the affixes on an item, then you need good drop rates. If you have an affix rerolling system, then you can reduce the drop rates and make people grind for materials to min-max their items. Right now you can get 10, 20, 30 copies of the same item and still not get the rolls you want. With Bragi, it took me over 6 months to get the best axe I wanted, and even then I still need to get the second axe with the good rolls. In fact, yeah, I lost some of my sames for a while. Okay. Uh, Alright, let's do this. What's the time? 12 minutes past 10. We've got a little bit more of streaming today. Today I was busy making the build video, took me a while. I exported the video, then I started watching it and I saw I made a mistake in one of the titles. Then I had to re-export it. My typical kind of... instead of Witch Hunter, I wrote Wit Hunter in the title at the start. And I didn't realize this until it was a little bit too late, until the video was exported and ready for upload. And yeah, it just had to be re-exported. I miss the sea. In times like that, when I make a mistake and I need to re-export a video, I wish I had a thread ripper. It would be ripping those exports to shreds. But for now, more important I think for me would be to try, and as soon as I can get myself, when they release, then maybe when I get money in a few months, to get myself Radeon 6900 XT. That's what I'm saving up for right now. With the money that Google's gonna give me at the end of this month, I'm buying myself more RAM and the water cooling, and I'm gonna use my new case. And then after that I'm saving up for a new video card so I can run Godfall without problems, on good settings, on Epic, without worrying if my PC can handle it. And not just Godfall, I also want to play Cyberpunk 2077 with good settings. When it comes out, I've already bought the game and pre-ordered it. When it comes out, I'm gonna have to play it on probably WoW or medium. Thankfully Cyberpunk is much better optimized than Godfall, and it still looks pretty beautiful, pretty amazingly beautiful of a game, and the requirements for Cyberpunk are much better than Godfall. Godfall lists my video card as the minimum. Cyberpunk lists a video card one generation under mine as the minimum. So that means I should be able to have less problems with that. I heard that Godfall is using, not Godfall, I heard that Cyberpunk is using the Witcher 3's engine, just modified, and they have super good texture artists. I'm not who's the artist of their textures, but they make things look so nice, so beautiful in The Witcher 3, and from what I've seen from Cyberpunk 2077. And not just the texture, the effects designers, the effects artists, the VFX artists as well. In general, they've got a team that's very good at optimizing. But I'd rather wait and see how good the game is really optimized on launch day. For all the delays they did, if we get a good product that's properly optimized and runs smoothly on slightly older systems like mine, I would be happy, and it would be money well spent. I mean, even if it doesn't run well, it still will be a money well spent kind of a situation. It's just gonna be an amazing game. Even if it's half as good as the Witcher series, it's still gonna be a great game. But knowing them that they keep getting better and better with each game they make, CD Projekt Red most likely would have outdone themselves. We'll see. Oh wow, okay, let's rest. I jumped into this poison pool, didn't I? There's so much poison there, so much poison. I need to get them out of there. split them up a little. Okay, we can finally move with those endlessly respawning enemies. My trap is not ready. He would have been dead by now if my trap was ready. Alright, nice. Let's see the chest here. Red stuff. What about the big chests? Martyr overcoat, not that. What's the time? 17 minutes past 10. We can do a few more maps. Should we do a Tomb Kings map? I wanna do a Tomb Kings map. And by the way, have I got the Martyr overcoat? What am I missing? Martyr legs. I'm missing boots and hat from the Jailer, and I'm pretty sure I have the Jailer hat somewhere, just not with cooldown reduction. And I'm missing the first hunter overcoat and boots. Didn't I get the first hunter boots somewhere? I've gotten the Jailer boots as well, okay. So I need one of each set, and 2 from the flames, I guess. 2 from the flames. How's my coins? I've gotten 1 coin. I wonder from which enemy. Alright, let's do Tomb Kings. Wait, do I have even tokens for Tomb Kings? I don't have tokens from the tower. We need to do a tower run quickly. 1 tower run and then 1 Tomb Kings run. And Wooka, to answer your question, I think it's viable to use any build with a two-handed weapon. You're just gonna take more damage if you don't have the defenses and block chances of a shield. But it is viable as long as it's a good rolled two-handed weapon. I mean, it's a little bit more difficult for me to find a good rolled two-handed weapon because there's more affixes on a two-handed weapon in Torchlight 3. Okay, we got a coin. Actually, I think I got 2 coins. How many coins did I get? Was it 2? Let's see. No, it was... Oh yeah, I got 2 coins. Okay, let's do Tomb Kings. This is gonna be painful. I'm not gonna do cooldowns increased because I know we have a Bragi and Bragi needs this. So skeletons regularly resurrected. This one might hurt Bragi. Hopefully it doesn't hurt him too much. We can speedrun the map before his energy goes too low. Right now, even if my energy goes low with this build, I'm sorted, because I can sustain my energy much easier. The problem would be the ranged enemies. They're probably gonna one-shot me. See those guys, the ranged archers. Okay. here, over here. Oh, we did a woo. Okay, not bad. I will scratch myself quickly on the nose. Okay, there we go. I'm gonna save my cooldowns for the boss fight. It should be right around the corner here, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, it's a scorpion boss, right? I'm gonna go back here, open. I guess that was not where the boss is yet. Ah, they stunned me, I think for a second. I expected this. If we don't burst this boss, and he got healed. I bursted him and he got healed. I used all my cooldowns quickly on him to make him take more damage, trap him and everything. But yeah, it got healed. But I got the flames cut, which he actually already had. Never mind, I don't need it. I'm loving the density though. Oh, and when you stack multiple witch hunters, I'm wondering if multiple what's it called? Multiple icons of Sigmar from different witch hunters. I'm wondering if the did he just die here when I was teleporting? I'm wondering if my icons of Sigmar increase the damage of other people who are using this passive, the inculcation. The inculcation, that means icons of Sigmar grant more energy and have a greater chance of appearing. Damage increases for every nearby icon of Sigmar. See, this one would stack amazingly well with this item if this item worked. I've tested removing my passive and applying this item on myself, equipping it, and no damage bonus has been added. Should we do another Nurgle, another Tomb Kings? Maybe this. And Ritkitu says, hey, opinion for Godfall. My opinion for Godfall is it needs some tweaking to the drop rates of Electrum. Not the drop rates of items. Items drop perfectly fine, but Electrum really needs to be tweaked. And as I said yesterday and today, my score, if I were to give a score, even though I don't like giving scores for games, my opinion would be to probably say 70-75%, because the core game is very good. The core game, the combat, the mechanics are amazing, but it's made for the tryhards. It's a game that's perfectly fine for Dark Souls tryhard players. People who care about things being super difficult. If you're that type of player, if you enjoyed playing Dark Souls, that's gonna be your kind of game. But easy mode is super difficult for a new player who is not experienced to that type of game, who only knows how to dodge and do damage, not how to do blocking and all of that, and timing their attacks and all of it. And in general, I think the easy mode needs to be made for the casual players, and the hard mode needs to be difficult and a little bit more rewarding, and to be something for the tryhards, for the pros, for the ones that are good at those types of games. Right now, even the easy mode is a little bit too difficult for newbies, and it could be something that would make people quit because they might be overwhelmed by by all the mechanics and the difficulties. And yeah, people would say Git good, but that's not Dark Souls, or at least it's not trying to be Dark Souls. It was not being marketed as that type of a game. And I think it's not a bad game, but I think it needs some tweaking. It needs to fix some bugs that are preventing you from attacking with your left click. It needs to fix some bugs that are preventing you from healing. Again, we're playing an early access game. That's what Godfall is. It's not really marketed as an early access, but it pretty much feels like playing an early access game without the early access branding. I guess they probably were rushed for time because they needed to release the game alongside the PlayStation 5. And maybe they originally planned on releasing the game with 4 acts, but then they didn't finish the 4th act on time and decided to market it and sell it as a DLC. I don't really care if my story is short in a game. I actually prefer my story to be short in a game, and that's what I like about Godfall. So I'll drop some Witch Hunter items to Sylvur, he might need them. Let's see, what do I give him? Let's give him this. Jaywar hat without the cooldown. Flames hat. This Flames hat probably I can drop. So I'm stopping my stream in a moment. I'm just gonna drop some items for my teammates to use if they want them. Martyr overcoat. Let's see if it's better than mine. Let's give him this. And there's Martyr gloves. I can give him this. And I've got a First Hunter hat here. I can give him this. First Hunter trousers. Is it better than mine? Can give him this. And Jaywar overcoat. Where's the Jaywar set? Jaywar set. I can drop this. And what weapons do I use? Let's see if I can drop him a Barbed Irons. I think I've had a Barbed Irons somewhere. Maybe I can drop him a Crusader's Flame. I don't have a Barbed Iron, unfortunately. Depth Flame, have I got a spare Depth Flame to drop? Cooldown crit chance damage, cooldown crit chance damage. Danger time HP, in danger time. Okay, I can drop him this. It's not Depth Flame, but it's still not a bad one. It's still a green. And I guess that's pretty much some of the stuff I can drop. I can also drop this one. And maybe I can give him a purple signet ring, although they're all bad, the ones I've got. And that's pretty much gonna be it. So they're not taking the items, I guess. But yeah, that's gonna be thanks Truckwap. But Ritkitu, 7 out of 10, 7.5 out of 10, 70-75% is what I would give Godfall. And that's mostly because you just need some tweaking in numbers. The core game experience is good. They just need to tweak some numbers, do some rebalancing, and they need to fix the drop rates of Electrum, because right now it's super grindy to farm Electrum, super boring, and yeah, if no one's picking those items, I'm just gonna pick them up and drop them later. But yeah, thanks again, Struckwap on YouTube and on Twitch. I will be playing tomorrow a surprise game. I'm gonna say I got better access to a new MMO. If you wanted to play, to watch me play an MMO, I've got 14 days. Actually, 2 days are already expired. So I think I've got like 11 or 10 days left since they invited me into the beta of a game. It's not really new, but it's still in beta, so I'm not gonna review which one it is. But yeah, tomorrow I will be streaming this game. It's gonna be streaming only day. I'm not gonna do some editing, so I'm gonna start earlier. So until tomorrow or next time, whenever you watch me, keep it cool. And again, thanks for watching, following, and subbing. Until next time, and goodbye.